John Locke, who wrote in the 17th century. John Locke talked more about freedom than any person that's ever written. John Locke said freedom is the mainspring of economic prosperity. John Locke said that freedom is a virus for which there is no antidote. John Locke said that more freedom, more bread. John Locke talked about freedom of religion and freedom of the press and freedom to own and operate a business. And then in 1688, John writes his magnus opus and says, listen, if freedom is so important, what is the prerequisite for freedom? And John Locke wrote the book and said his answer was protected property rights and private property. Do you want freedom of religion? You'll only have freedom of religion if you can buy the land, put up the church, build a church, and the synagogue, own it. Freedom of religion. Do you want freedom of the press? Only if you can own the press. If someone else owns it, what freedom do you have? So John Locke was so clear on this, and our founding fathers embraced these magnificent set of ideas of private property and protected property rights. My name is the United States of America. I was born on July 4th, 1776, conceived in freedom and liberty, and that freedom has brought millions to my shores to cast their economic plight with me. But that freedom has not been cheap. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they're endowed by their Creator with certain inalienable rights, that among those are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. And so here you have Adam Smith and John Locke on one side, and you have Karl Marx on another, and interestingly, almost every nation in the world in the 20th century went this way. When you design a government that puts some limitations on central government, and on top of it you have private property, and on top of that you have protected property rights, and on top of that you have rule of law, whoa! And that's exactly what happened. Whoa. See, you begin to do that, and you create a space for freedom. And when you create a space for freedom, do you know what fills that space? Builders, creators, dreamers, doers, engineers, entrepreneurs, inventors. I could go on and on. That's what fills that space.